Hello, this is Adrian, the host for All Seasons, and today I'm going to share with you 8 helpful tips how to choose the best host for your event. This video will especially be helpful for couples who are about to get married, those who are currently engaged, or also for wedding coordinators who are scouting for the best MC for their client's wedding. This will also be helpful for those who are organizing corporate events like general assemblies or Christmas parties, and also for debutantes, those who will be celebrating their 18th birthday in the Philippines, or maybe the parents of the debutants, because they're the ones who are usually sourcing out people to host their daughter's event. So let's get started. Now, the first thing to consider when you're organizing an event is budget. I understand that everybody has budget considerations, but while you're considering your budget, you could still actually pick the best event host from among so many. Nowadays, you search on Google or Facebook and your search phrase MC or event host can actually come up with so many results. Now, with that being said, do not be fooled by just mere low talent fees. And being high priced doesn't always mean high quality either. So let's get started with the first tip. The first one is you need to check if your prospect has a Facebook page. Check if your preferred event host actually has a Facebook page of his own or her own. This goes to show how serious they are about what they do. And when you do find that they have a Facebook page, check if they have a list of events that they've hosted in the past and how similar or related those events are in the event that you're organizing. Now, tip number 2 is check if this person has a website. Understandably, coming up with a website is actually costly, but a website somehow shows credibility and to some extent a person's capacity to deliver what's required for the job, because a website can tell you a lot of different things about the person. Now, given that the person has a website, or even without it, you can actually still ask for sample hosting videos, not just photos, because photos can be edited. And videos can be edited too, but it will give you the reality about how this person actually speaks, or moves, or relates with the people in the crowd. Videos will tell you a lot about their tone of voice, their fluency in English or the lack of it, or their personality, and how they make the crowd come alive. The next one is also related to that, and that is check how they communicate. How's their choice of words? Do they always use slang, or do they use street language more often than anything else? Or do they sound demanding when they're ordering the crowd? Do they sound courteous when they relate to people, or how they address the audience or the clients? Do they match the audience's language? For example, all of your guests are Filipinos and they speak the vernacular mostly, then the host should also be speaking the vernacular so as to connect with the audience's language. The next one is tip number 5, which is investigate their personality and character. Character is power, and if their videos do not give clues on their personality or character, then check how they write or comment on their social media posts. Check their personal accounts on Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook, and you will be able to see how they they go about their usual conversation with people in their lives, people connected to them on a regular basis. The next one is tip number 6, and that is check if they have good past client reviews. This is fairly easy if the person actually has a Facebook page, because most people can actually activate and deactivate that, by the way. So do check if they have a reviews tab, because this can be activated, and check what people are saying about them in the reviews tab section of their Facebook page. If there is none, then there are social media comments of past clients. Do check them and find out what they say about this potential host that you would like to hire. Tip number 7 is check their impromptu and ad-libs on videos. So do they rely highly on scripts, or do they have a creativity to speak freely when necessary? Of course, there are always unpleasant surprises in events. How do they make the best out of those situations? Or do they depend mainly on their scripts? So the people or the person that you should be hiring should be good on impromptu speeches or ad-libs too. Then finally, tip number 8 is check for potential extra mile to wow guests and clients. Based on your background investigation, does this host have a reputation of doing extra mile efforts, or would he or she do it? I'm sure that based on your research, you will be able to gather whether this person actually has that ability, or whether this person would even have that inclination to offer extra mile beyond his or her job description. So again, the 8 tips I shared with you today are the following. 1. Check if your prospect has a Facebook page. 2. Does this person have a website? 3. Ask for sample hosting videos and not just photos. And 4. Find out how do they communicate. 5. Investigate their personality and character through their social media accounts mainly. Number 6. Do they have good past client reviews? Number 7. Check their impromptu and ad-libs on videos. And number 8. Check for potential extra mile to wow guests and clients. And a bonus tip, go ahead and call them. Call them and interview them over the phone so that you can find out more about the person. And if you're interested to hire me in any of your events, do check out my other videos on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Adrian Pantonial, or visit the events host tab of my website, adrianpantonial.com. So thank you for watching, and if you want to be notified of upcoming videos, do subscribe now on the lower right section of your YouTube screen. Thank you so much, and enjoy your day. Bye.